to the channel. It is Friday. It's Friday. We have made it to the end of the week. As you can see, I'm very well wrapped up today because, my God, it is a bloody miserable day. It has been raining non-stop now for about, nearly 3 days. So, it's a bit bleak out there. But, today, we have got a 16-mile long run to do. In the cold, we're in the car at the minute, and it said it's 4 degrees. So, I've got layers, but I don't want to get too wrapped up because there is some marathon pace in here as well. So, I'm in the debate and whether I should take a raincoat or not, but we'll see which time we get there. Where am I going? Well, it is Friday, and it's my day off work, so I am going to go to Lincoln to see my oldest boy, but I'm going to try a different route today. I'm going to park at the Lincoln Grandstand. Sorry, I'm just crossing the road here. 10 ton of traffic here. I'm going to be waiting there for quite some time, I think. But I'm going to park at the Lincoln Grandstand and go down the Lincoln Canal, I think. So I'm going to do like a little out and back. But today's session, it's going to be 5 miles easy, 3 miles at marathon pace, 5 miles easy, and another 3 miles to finish off at marathon pace. Oh, I can go. We're away. But before we get into all that, and I've got a journey to do, so whilst I'm busy doing this journey, you might as well take a look at what's happened throughout the rest of the week, haven't you, really? So, come on, let's take you back to Monday, and let's have a little catch up on the week, shall we? See you in a bit. Sorry for the lack of footage, but to be honest with you, it's a bit of a waste of time me actually trying to film tonight. As you can see, it's bloody pitch black. Just gonna 3.5 mile stretch down the bypass in Oakham. I can barely see where I'm going with my light, and I haven't got the camera light with me, so I'm probably going to be filming very sporadically tonight, so I'll probably see you at the end. Bye for now. Don't worry, we're in. Good evening, guys. No, I'm not in the Arctic Circle. Got a heater. But what I will say is, I need to find somewhere to plug this bloody heater in. Right, but what I will say is, out there, it's bloody cold. Let me shut this door down a minute. Hey, look, don't judge. It is freezing out there. Absolutely freezing. Got out of the car and it said like -1 tonight. But I spoke to my coach tonight. It is so cold. It's sleeting. It's snowing when I left work. I've got a session tonight, and as you can see by the way I'm dressed, I am cold. Yes, I've got shorts on. That's because I'm coming on here. I've got a session, but I'd rather have a quality session than just going out there with loads and loads of layers on. You're feeling restricted, it's freezing, and it's just not pleasant. So, garage door down, heater on, I'm going to lock in and get my session done. So, we have got tonight 6 sets of 1200 metres on, 200 off, 400 metres on, 200 off. That's the session. So, I'm going to crack on, get warmed up, 15-minute warm up by the way, and I'll catch you in a bit. Right, that is 15 minutes warm up done. Got the session on my watch, ready to go. So let's not hang about, crack on with the session. Yeah.
Alarm clock scream, sneakers hit pavement. Yeah, pavement. Knuckles grind chrome while the city take pavement.
3 done, 3 to go. Woo! These are spicy.
The hunger won't wait. Pressure make diamonds and fistfuls of gravel. Tempo locked tight like a piston unravel. Chain links rattle with the daylight.
Right, there we go. That is the session done and dusted. Wow, that was good. That was spicy. So, as I explained, you know what the session is. I tried to keep the 1200 meters, that high end 5:56 minute mile mark, 200 meter walk jog recovery, and the 400 meters I did about mid 5 minute mark. I tried to go to that low, like 5:20, but I ended up hovering around about that 5:35 to 5:40 pace. But woo, yeah, felt that one. Yeah, I was blowing a bit after that, I gotta admit. That wasn't easy, but again, like I always say, we got it done. I'd never have hit them paces out there. I just nipped to the loo a minute ago, just come back and finish my cool down. Yeah, it's horrible. It's really cold, it's sleeting, yeah. Right, I now gonna get wrapped up to go back into the house and get changed and get some nice warm food in me. So, see you later on in the week. Right, as you saw there, that was Monday and Tuesday sessions. So, they was in the bag. Again, I apologise for the lack of footage on the Monday run, but there was me trying to be a little bit clever and thinking, oh, do you know what? I'll take my camera, I'll try somewhere new to run, and I can show you guys somewhere new for a change. But yeah, that didn't happen, did it? Anyway, I had better luck on the Wednesday. Did the same route again on the Wednesday for my easy run, and it was a little bit lighter, so just a bit. Let's go back to Wednesday. So I'm not going to do the same loop as I did on Monday. What a day! Oh, so how did the system go last night? Yeah, positive. Being honest with you, but these sessions are meant to push us and test us, aren't they? Yeah. It was tough. Got it done. I got it done in around the paces I want to complete it in. So happy with that. And there's another one chalked off on the board, so to speak. But consistency, that's the key thing here. Consistency. We're turning up, I'm taking each session off, taking each off, I'm getting it done. Right, come on, let's crack on. There we go, guys. 1 hour easy running, done and dusted. Just over 7 miles again. So as you can see, it's bloody pitch black now. Didn't take long to get dark, I have to admit. About 3 miles in. So I mean, this time next week it might be in the light a bit more, but it's getting there. It's getting there. So yeah, easy miles, done and dusted. Consistency, building those blocks on top of one another and just keep turning up. So yeah, another good run in the bag, can't really complain about that. So now I'm gonna make my way home, get a shower, grab some tea. What I'll do now, I'll throw you back to Friday. and we'll continue on the long run. So, see you then. Right, that was Wednesday's run done. Still on the way to Lincoln. But no, this morning I dropped my little boy off at school. He was making me smile, I suppose, in a way, but yesterday at his school, it was Numbers Day. They were celebrating numbers. You know where I'm going with this, don't you? It was Numbers Day, and apparently the whole school went absolutely bonkers for 6, 7. Now, a lot of you would know what I'm talking about, but probably a lot of elderly viewers or older won't understand. Then again, though, what am I talking about? I'm bloody old and I don't even flipping understand it. Yeah, so I picked him up from school yesterday and he had 6, 7 on his cheeks, all over his hands, on his top. I was like, don't get it. Do not get it. What is it? Someone explain to me. What is this? A 6, 7? 6, 7. But yeah, apparently the whole school, as soon as Numbers Day was mentioned, the whole school went absolutely nuts for 6, 7. I don't know. Don't get it. I'm old. But yeah, apparently it's a funny thing. Apparently. Anyway, I'll see you in Lincoln. Well, I'm in Lincoln. So, hang on. Yep, I'm in Lincoln. I am literally just going to get myself changed. I'm just sat here. It's actually just before 9:30. But as you can see out there, it's a bit bleak. So, I'm wondering whether or not to actually have that. I've got a light rain jacket. I'm going to be out for nearly 2 hours. It's just debating whether I run with a jacket on or not. But I think I might, just to keep myself a bit dry. I ain't going to be staying that much dry. But one thing I am excited about is, one sec, check this out. Did you see that? I've got some new shoes. My birthday on Sunday, so it's a little treat. But I did get these on a great sale. They are last year's models, so I have got the Puma Deviate Nitro Elite 3s. Now I've got these from Start Fitness for 150 quid. That was a right bargain saving, so I'm very happy with that. So that's going to help me. That's going to be like a marathon shoe, which is going to help me with the training, with the load, and also probably a secondary racer. I've also got some other races coming up in the year, so that can also share the load. But let's get changed and stop procrastinating, and we'll crack on. See you out there. There we go. We're out. We're on the run, and the canal is literally just over this grass mound. So, yeah, here we go. I'm only about 1 and a bit miles in, so like I explained in the car, we have got 5 miles easy, 3 miles marathon pace, and 5 miles easy, 3 miles marathon pace, 16 altogether. Pumas are on, feeling very nice too. Come on, let's crack on. God, I've not been down here for a long time either. I used to train down here quite regular with my old coach, especially in the winter really. So we're off the canal now. This is like a cycle path which leads to Skellingthorpe, Saxelby, Donington, all that way. But it's nice and quiet, pretty flat, and traffic free, which is the important thing. Right, we have got about a quarter of a mile left of easy running, then 3 miles marathon pace. Hats off, starting to overheat a bit. We'll be in business in a minute, so yeah, typically overdressed for the situation, but never mind. Well, let's get this last quarter of a mile done, and I'll catch you in a bit. Right, as you can see, the hat is back on. The 3 miles at marathon pace are complete. I will pop everything on the screen for you, as in the 3 miles are just done. That went well. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. I managed to hit pace. Not saying it was easy, because it wasn't. I was working. But yeah, 5 miles at easy pace now. So, God, it's always the same, isn't it? Whenever you start doing any work, the wind picks up. It's like now, I've turned around, I'm going into headwind now, but it's always the same. Every time I turn around, right, let's lock into marathon pace, headwind. So, for God's sake. But no, I enjoyed that. Those 3 were good. I headed down this path and I took a right down where Doddington Hall is. Let's get this 5 miles nice and easy done, and we'll turn around and do the next 3 at marathon pace. Then we're done. Catch you in a bit. Well, there we go. 16 miles, about 2 hours in the bag. Wow. I have to say, firstly, I apologise for not getting much footage of the last 3 miles, but it started pouring down with rain. It was really windy, and to be honest with you, I really didn't want to get my camera out, but my fingers were bloody frozen. But no, I'm very happy with that. We got it done, and I also managed to time it right near the grandstand when I started. So yeah, happy with that. But oh dear, there we go. Friday long run in the bag, and another one ticked off. Whew. I have to say though, it is bloody true what they say. When you're doing stuff like this, the mind gives up before the body. And yeah, I've got to admit, in that last 3 miles, it was a bit of a mental battle. But you grind it out, stay focused. I mean, there's a few little tricks I've actually taught myself when I've started feeling a little bit sluggish or a little bit lethargic, even when the body's just started to tire. I always try and feel like someone's pulling me up from the collar, try and stand tall, which gets me on my toes a bit more, which also I try and make sure I engage my core a bit more. But yeah, other than that, mental wise, just trying to stay positive. you know, saying some positive mantras to yourself. You've got this, keep going, you know, all that good stuff. It tends to help. But hang on, let's get in the car a minute. Here we go, let's get out of this bloody weather. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Oh my god. Get the camera wet off here. There we go, got its own window wiper. But let's get these heaters on. Come on, heaters. There we go. Oh, very happy with that. Very happy with that. It's freezing. It's so hard this time of year. I mean, I know a lot of you guys will be in marathon training yourselves right now, but it is so hard this time of year. Just getting out there, and I've got a certain time slot on the Friday, and no matter what the weather, I've just got to get it done. You know, pouring with rain, you know, snowing, whatever the weather is, blizzards, you know, to a certain degree. You know, I've got a treadmill at home, but you know, it's not the same as getting out and working on the trails, or working on the roads. Anyway, look, I'm waffling. That's Friday done and dusted. I've got 2 more runs out of week 5. Saturday, I've got a 45-minute easy. Sunday, I have got a tempo run. What I'll do, I'll put all the details on the screen for you. Saturdays and Sundays runs, because as per usual, I'm working this weekend, so I ain't gonna get time to edit this, and by the time this goes out, the weekend is gonna be completely finished. So runs would have been done by the time you're seeing this, so details on the screen for you to have a look at, and that will be week 5 wrapped up. Heading into week 6, we'll be heading into more of a marathon specific phase 2. Not like I'm doing much marathon specific at the moment. But right, I am going to get changed. I've got some, luckily I'm prepared, I've got spare clothes for me. Sunday is also my birthday. I'll let you know how the Pumas got on, probably during next week. I do have to admit, I really enjoyed them. They were really snappy, really poppy. Yeah, a very nice feel underfoot. Yeah, I really did enjoy them running those today. So, and they've got really christened today. I'm going to show you this. Here we go. That's how muddy the trail's got. Look at that. Yep, they've definitely been christened today. But yes, I'm going to wrap this one up here, guys. And that's week 5 marathon training done and dusted. So come on, give me a like, give me a subscribe, and like I've said before, if you haven't, why not? If you enjoy my content, please do comment down below. All of your comments, all of your subscriptions and likes are really appreciated. Honestly, they really are. It does make me smile when I see some of your comments, or when I do get a new subscriber. It just makes this worthwhile. It really does, because I'm just an average runner who's just trying to put my training out there, and I just hope I put some half decent content out there for you guys to enjoy. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week. I'm going to go get dry. Bye for now.